So a lot of people look at the Twin Cities. We know obviously the appreciation has went up massively over the last few years. And a lot of people will make a comparison and say, is this really a good market to buy a duplex now? I still believe it's really good, because if you look in comparison between our wages and the wages in California, the difference on a median basis is only about $10,000 a year. The difference in the cost of a property in Minneapolis versus California is a little over double. It used to be 2.5 times, now it's about 2 times. So the cost is basically half the amount, and the income is relatively close. And it's just a fantastic market. I think you'll see a very stable economy here in the Twin Cities, and it's a great place for future appreciation. One of the biggest reasons why there's a good availability of duplexes and triplexes and fourplexes in the Twin Cities, if you look at a lot of the housing that was built around the turn of the century, there were a lot of large homes, either Victorian or craftsman. A lot of those properties were, say, 2,400 square feet or maybe 2,600 square feet. Back in anywhere from the 40s till the 1960s, families were being downsized considerably. And so a lot of people that owned these properties decided to make it into a duplex rather than leaving it as a single family home. In some cases, the buildings were large enough to make it into a triplex or even a fourplex. And that gives a lot of availability. There were a lot of duplexes that were built originally as a duplex as well in the Twin Cities, but a lot of the conversions were done as well, just because the homes were so large that families couldn't even fill them anymore once they started having families of, say, 2 versus, say, 5 to 10 kids. So that made a big difference. And there is a lot of availability for properties, especially owner occupants. It's a great situation right now for them to be able to get a really nice property.